morning. I'd like to welcome you to another Friday chart clinic that we have here, and I want to show you the agenda that we are doing today. So we want to make it a bit more systematic. Okay. First one is going to talk a bit about the trade guided chart reading roadshow that we're doing both in Singapore and in Kuala Lumpur. It's not really me doing it. It's actually by Gavin. He's bringing another BSA expert. I'll talk about that one. And second one, just something I read over the last week. Not so much I read because these days I don't have time to really read. So what I do, I actually get hold of the audiobooks. And one of the good audiobooks is The Unfair Advantage, The Power of Financial Education by Robert Kiyosaki. It's really a wonderful book, and I will talk about three main takeaways that I'll share with you first. And then finally, there are a couple of shares that have been sent in by the audience, FNN Berhad, and they wanted me to comment. Now, if you have any shares you want me to look at, kindly just send it to me now. There is a chat box that you can put it in while I will be able to write it down for you. Okay. As usual, there were a couple of market outlook. As I said before, I won't be doing my market outlook. But the good thing is, if you want to see how I analyze it for those who are like subscriber, of course, your premium subscriber, you're able to listen to my full blown of the closing bell. I do 2 morning shows on Wednesday and Friday at 11 o'clock with Capital TV. Now this is a channel 127. Let me show you. Okay, DRB High Com for Chris, not a problem. DRB High Com. I'll take a look at that one. Okay, any more? Just K Asset X date. Okay, K Asset. Okay, good. Okay, any more? So where were we? Okay, I lost my thought now. We were here. Okay, the unfair advantage, and I gotta go back to the and the market outlook. You can look at the 2 TV shows that I'm doing. I'm actually appearing regularly on Tuesday at 10 o'clock on the morning bell for Capital TV. You can actually see me in person there, and my job was just to comment on the news together with the host Akhtar Amin from Capital TV. So it will be on channel 127. If you have Hypo TV, if you subscribe to TM Unified, so you're able to see your good self there. Okay, just a little bit to promote myself. Gas Malaysia, yes, Gas Malaysia. Gas Malaysia is doing quite well. Actually, just broke up today, a 5-day line change. So for those people who have the premium subscription, we talked about Gas Malaysia last month. Okay, still riding on it. Perhaps I'll give you an update on so. Right. Okay. Now before we start, I'll probably just go over and get Bill to give you sort of like a market outlook on his version. Is that all right? Okay. I'm just gonna run over to the other room and stay with me. I'll be back. Alright, Bill is here now. He's gonna do his usual round, and it'll be great to hear from him. Alright, Bill, here you go.
Let me get my glasses in my book here.
Alright, he's gonna get his glasses. So we have a couple of stocks that just came in. So if you want me to look at them, text them, okay? We do have a big group coming in today on our webinar, which is a good sign, you know. I find that that's always very healthy to see a big group coming in and really learning about what we talk about. But I'll tell Bill to keep it to 5 minutes, Bill. Okay, Bill, don't put those coffee over there, Bill. You're gonna spill it. Okay.
So where are you gonna put it then?
Don't put it here.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Just relax a minute here.
I'll get you a chair, Bill. You ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to pass it to Bill now. He's going to read something out for you people. Alright?
Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Bill, and I'd like to welcome you uh, to our program this morning. And something I'd like to share with you that may be of benefit, just where we go forward from here. I'm looking more in terms of how we protect our capital, how we make it grow, how we beat the inflation rate. So a week ago, Malaysian Business released an article which I wrote. It's my Trader's Toolbox column, Malaysian Business. And I wrote an article called Picking the Best. And what this is, it's a value-based approach to dividend investing. So it means that in order to beat inflation, we look for companies that are paying dividends more than inflation. However, that's not the holy grail. That's not the focus that we should take because there's lots of dividend traps. And so we add value looking at value criteria for selecting dividend shares. You look at value criteria for selecting dividend shares. And arguably, I used in this article the Warren Buffett approach for selecting shares and combining that with shares that pay dividends. And there's a great book sold in the KLCC in Kurnicunya. It's called the Buffettology Workbook by Mary Buffett. And in that book, he lists the criteria for selecting value-based value shares. And I'll just give you a couple. If you want more information, we're posting this thing in our premium section, this article. You can get it there with all the details. But let me give you a couple. There are several criteria that has to be met before he would even consider a share. The first thing, do you understand how the business works? If the business cannot be explained to a small child, he's not interested. The other thing, what are the company's earnings per share history? We like to see increasing earnings, return on equity over a 10-year period. Is the company conservatively financed? Meaning, he doesn't like companies with lots of debt. I don't like companies with debt either. Debt is like a stone over your head. So always look for companies like the ones Martin and I have selected for our portfolios, ones that have cash on the balance sheet and limited liabilities. So that means when opportunity comes, they can go for it. When recession comes or any problem, this company will survive. So these are some of the things. Obviously, there are many more. And with that, I will leave you. And again, you go to the premium section. The title of the article is called Picking the Best, a Value-Based Approach to Dividend Investing. And with that, have a good week ahead.
Thanks a lot, Bill. Thanks for the consult. We'll do that posting of the article, and if you can't find it, just send me an email. We'll post it on because we got a lot of posting to do. So what I want to go on is actually do a bit of a promotion for the Trade Guider seminar that which is coming. I told Gavin I'll tell something about our Malaysian crowd here. Now, as you can see in our website here, the Asia Pacific chart reading. Thanks a lot, Bill. Okay, we have this chart here. It's a roadshow. So on the top of the banner, you just click on here, and what I've done, I told Gavin, is to actually give something back to anyone who is really interested in the seminar. Now, the seminar is going to be held in Malaysia and Singapore. In Singapore, for those of you in JB, can attend the one in Singapore between 15 to 16, and in KL will be the 22nd to 23rd weekend. The venue is going to be here in Singapore. You'll be in Hyatt Hotel. I'll be there, right? On Singapore, September 15, 16. September 22nd, 23rd will be in UEM Convention Center. That's the one that we have been doing our regular workshop. Now, in this report, a free report that we have, is actually you can put your name and email and download it. You can actually get hold of 2 reports that was really talks about how 2 world champion trader, Earl Erlanger and Tim Raymond, about a year or 2 years back, under the mentorship of Tom Williams. As a matter of fact, Tom Williams is going to be here. Let me just get the slides if I have it with me. Okay, let me just bring out the slides. who is will be coming. Now, the thing is, you have to deal directly with Gavin in terms of the payment, right? As I don't do it here, my job is just merely to spread the good words. And let me just show you what is in. Okay, let me just bring up the slides here. Okay, that's all. Now, the why I'm bringing it up, because there is a special offer until 12th of December. Okay, let me just show you back here. It will end this very soon, I think tomorrow. The price will be $999 US. So after that, it will be a different price. Okay, so take your chance, and when you see an opportunity, you go ahead and do it. Let me just click here. This is the registration, right? Now notice here the current price is for the 2 days is $1,500 US. But if you register by Sunday, which is August 12th, and you pay by credit card, it'll be just 999, which is almost 1,000 US dollar. I think it's a real good bargain, because who is coming? I don't think Tom is coming, because he will be coming through the satellite. He's about 86, I think. I last met him last year, and it was great seeing him in England. Gavin will be here, and this Dr. Gary is another Wyckoff expert and trader. I have not met him before, but spoken to him a few times. He really knows his stuff, and this is really a chance for the Malaysians as well as Singaporeans, those who are living in the south, have a chance to meet these people. These are really traders, and the scopes that we're talking about. Let me just see what's up. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, all right. Can you hear me now? Okay, let me just put it up. So I'll just put it closer to me. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. So as you can see, this would be the scope that we are talking about, universal law. There's a YouTube in here. If you don't want to watch the YouTube, you can always go back to the PowerPoint. No, so the slides. No, let me see. Let me just try to bring back up this one here. Yeah, there you go. This one here. Let me just go back, so you can watch what Gavin is speaking in here. Okay, of course, this is 11-minute talk. You won't able to hear it. Okay. So you can hear all about that one, but I'll leave it up to you. So to get to this, you just need to go over and register for that. I think it's a good cost, so just take a note of that. If you have any question, just email to me and I'll be happy to answer that. So that's all I want to say about this roadshow that we're doing it on September 22nd, 23rd in KL, and September 15 and 16 in Singapore. So make a date, and hope to see you all there. Alright, now what I want to talk about now, we're almost 15 minutes in here. Today, before we get onto the charts, it's this really good book that I read. Okay, let me just go back to my agenda in here. Let's clip this back. Okay, hope you can hear me. Let me just get on to my slides here. Is my sound okay, coming all right? I'd like to hear some feedback, please. Is the sound okay? People, is the sound okay? Coming all right? Okay. Okay, good. Thanks, Chris. Thanks. Now, let me see. Okay, good. All right. Now, what we want to do is actually look at the book here, The Unfair Advantage. Now, this is very good. So what I did for you guys was actually to do a summary on the book, The Power of Financial Education. How many of you have actually heard of this book or actually read it? The Unfair Advantage, The Power of Financial Education by Robert Kiyosaki. Just show me a bit. How many of you heard of this book? Okay. No? Okay, Michael, no. Sounds is fine. Okay. Anyone? Now, okay, we got some reply coming in. No. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of them would actually. I wouldn't even pick up the book. Actually, as a matter of fact, this was recommended by one of my client who is a big time developer, and he told me that he's a datuk now, and he shared with me some of the knowledge that he has to actually make him to what he is. He's a property developer both in Malaysia and in Singapore, and is one of our really dear client. And a lot of times he actually he shared with us that the mindset need to be changed if you want to prosper. And this one book he asked me to read, and this is a good one. So The Unfair Advantage, I really recommend you guys to go and read The Power of Financial Education. But if you don't have time, I just want to give you some three main takeaways. Part of this education that we do on our Friday chart clinic, we don't just purely look at the chart, but I also want to give a bit back and what I do learn and share it with the group in here. Is that fine? How's this arrangement been so far? Alright, I'd like to hear your feedback, please. Any feedback? Very quiet? Or you just want to know the shares? Okay, good. We got some feedback coming in. Okay. Alright, join. Good, good. Okay. Now, although the book is US centric, but the message is relevant to us, especially a Malaysian and Singapore investor. What he's trying to say, the old rule of money, that is saving for retirement, doesn't work anymore. In this case, the US Federal Bank, which is owned by US, is printing money faster than work. I think that's quite true. I think the other day I was going to the bank to buy some gold Kijang coin. Now, you all do know about, if you've been following our website in here, we've been advocating people to buy gold, and I normally call up my supply, which is in Maybank here, and looking for a gold coin. And ever since I told Bill that